Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Moohead Radio Cleveland Browns halftime report with the score, the Browns 22 and the Chiefs 10. How is everybody doing? What a game. This is a serious football game here, folks. For this early in the season, it's way too much. I had the misfortune of watching the Steelers beat the Bills, and the Bills didn't look ready to play, and nothing looked ready to play. This game, both these teams have come out and really looked ready to play. Hi to Mark, and hi to Ron, hi to Keyblade, hi everybody. It's football season, man. What can I tell you? This is awesome. What I can tell you from my eyes, one, it looks like Jedrick Wills may have had a high ankle sprain or at least a regular ankle sprain, and he's going to be out for the next 4 to 6 weeks if that's the case. If it's a high sprain, it could be longer than that. That's not good news. As you saw at the end of the first half, I don't agree with the play calling when you're at 49 seconds left and you can use the middle of the field and you've got your timeouts, why we were throwing bombs. I don't think that was real smart. And Hubbard, you saw him get run over. The Browns need a balance of running the football and passing the football. But at the same time, there are other things that I flat out did not expect. One is Anthony Schwartz being a factor in this game. For all the talk about OB who, we have a guy who's a deep threat. I'm not going to tell you that he's got the hands that Beckham has, but I will tell you that he has the speed to get down the field. And in a one-on-one situation, you see he's very raw, very green. When he stopped running his pattern, if he'd have kept running, that would have been a touchdown. He had his man beat. I think that there was some confusion that he was looking to go to the sidelines and Baker threw the ball into the end zone. Other than that, Myles Garrett being offsides, this has to stop. We got to clean that up, no doubt about that. But the Browns' running game is just outstanding with Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, and that is going to be so important in the second half. And Kansas City's coming out with adjustments in the second half. You know that Andy Reid is right in this game, and they're going to get the ball to start the second half. It would have been nice if the Cleveland Browns would have put together a better final 1-minute drive when they had the opportunity, again, with 49 seconds left and the clock stopped. There's other things. Jadeveon Clowney made a really fantastic play. Malik McDowell has been in there. Malik Jackson, these people are flashing. Anthony Schwartz flashing. Hooper early flashing. Baker Mayfield has been really solid. And right now, they do not, they do not have an answer for the Browns offense. And they're going to be taking a long look at what they need to do. The Browns, for their part, have to continue balancing the run and the pass game and continue to use the entirety of the field. And they got to go east-west as well as north-south. The other thing is that Mahomes, for as effective a quarterback as he is, the Browns have had some pressure on him. It's just very difficult to get to this guy. So you're not going to get sacks against this quarterback. He's not like Baker, who's not going to be able to get out of the way. He's very, very escapable. The other thing on the Browns defense I'm not real thrilled with is the free release that they're giving Tyreek Hill, and he just runs 10 yards down the field and turns it around, and the ball's right on him. I don't know what that's all about, why he's so easily getting off the line of scrimmage. And the same thing happened in the beginning of the game with Kelsey. Guys just easily getting off the line of scrimmage, and, again, that pad that's being given by the secondary, that could be a little bit troubling. And I agree that Mack Wilson has a definitive deficiency. The touchdown that we gave up, why he didn't make a move to tackle the quarterback and let him skip in, I don't know. That's not an aggressive football play. Injuries will be and will continue to be a factor. I mean, I'm not sure that John Johnson III is really healthy out there. He looks like he grabbed his rib after a play that was an incomplete pass. So, and I agree, Rare Breed, what a throw that was. The one that set up the 49-second situation with Njoku holding onto the ball and bullying his way down the field. I wish we could have taken advantage of that with at least a field goal to get more points on the board before the Chiefs get their hands on the ball again. The other thing that's interesting about all this, yeah, and I do want to address the Harrison, the Ronnie Harrison thing. First of all, the coach pushed him first. And I don't understand where a coach gets off handling a player from the other team. That I find really very odd. I've never seen that happen before. It looked like somebody had him by the legs and the coach pushed Harrison and then Harrison struck back. You can't hit a coach, but the coach can't hit him. And it's just another one of those calls where a guy like Harrison has to realize his significance. MJ Stewart has to play now for the rest of the game because of that decision. And that kind of hot-headedness is something that does not make you a popular teammate. You put the team and the game above your little petty personal shit. And Ronnie Harrison, I hope he's learned a lesson from this because you can't afford to do that. That's really stupid. As far as, and I agree, the coach should have been thrown out of the game as well because he has no business touching the defensive player. That's that. The stats in the first half really pretty well tell the whole thing. Baker's 13-17 for 231 yards. He's averaging 13.6 yards a completion. No touchdowns, no interceptions, the one sack, and an 117 rating. And Mahomes is 15 of 20 for 169 yards and a 99.8 rating. Neither quarterback has thrown a touchdown up to this point. The running game for the Browns has yielded 98 yards, 35 for Chubb, 26 for Kareem Hunt, and then Anthony Schwartz on the end around, Jarvis Landry on the end around that was followed with the face mask penalty, and Baker one scramble for 7 yards. Looking at, the receiving, Landry with 2 catches, Hooper with 3, Njoku with 2, Chubb with 2, Bryant with 1, Schwartz with 3. If you're looking defensively at the total number of tackles, Jadeveon Clowney with 3 tackles, Anthony Walker with 6. A lot of guys on the board with 2. Great defensive play by Denzel Ward. They could have technically called it pass interference, and maybe against the old Browns, that would have been the case. But we ain't the same old Browns. I think the Browns have come out and they've proven one thing to me. They want to win more than the Kansas City Chiefs, and they have to continue wanting to win more in the second half if they're going to walk away with a victory. The Chiefs decided they were going to kick a field goal. The Browns have been aggressive from start to the end of the first half, and they're going to need to continue that kind of pressure on Kansas City. If Kansas City takes the ball down the field and they get, again, within 5 points of the Browns, it puts a lot of pressure on the Browns offense to keep continuing to score. And you know that Kansas City, more often than not, will score. And you know that the Browns need takeaways. To get this team off the field, takeaways become very important. That's why MJ Stewart has to intercept that pass at the goal line and not drop it. And, when the hold that was a good call against Tyreek Hill prevented Hill from intercepting a ball. The Browns need to have those kinds of turnovers to keep it going. I'm sure Chase McLaughlin is not completely healthy. And you're not going to see any long field goal attempts, and that factors into why Stefanski has decided to go for it as often as he has on 4th down and to go for the 2-point conversion. What I can tell you is this is as clean a first half as the Browns are going to play, with the exception of the offsides, one for Clowney, two for Garrett. There's going to be holding calls and things of that nature. My concern is again, our defensive tackle, our left tackle situation is right back where it was last year as Jedrick Wills is hurt again. And, that's going to be a really tough thing, especially in must-pass situations. People are going to blow by our left tackle, our backup left tackle, and this has happened too often in the past. I think that, I don't think Teller gets beat too many times, but I think when he does, you got to protect the quarterback, and he dragged a guy down to the ground. I certainly understand that. Again, I'm, Nick, we just need to win. It's the key to the game. The bottom line is that we came out assertively and aggressively. The crowd noise hasn't bothered the Browns. We just need to keep our composure. I do think that we got a little greedy on the last possession, and we needed to remain being very workmanlike and settling for a field goal. That could have made it 25-10 and put them literally a touchdown and a 2-point conversion away from us. So, right now I'm pleased with what I'm seeing. I'm going to get out of here. We got a whole post-game show coming up after this football game, and I don't want to miss 1 minute of this game, nor do I want you to miss a minute of it either. Let's go Browns, man. Let's see if we can bring this one home. I'm proud of the way the team's playing, and I think they're showing character. We're going to see, because believe me, your character is going to be tested in the second half, because the Kansas City Chiefs do not lose home openers, and they don't lose season openers. Andy Reid doesn't lose season openers, and they are not going to want to lose. They are not going to lay down. So let's keep our fingers crossed. I'll see you right after the game, right here. Thanks, everybody, and I'll see you on the post-game show. Go Browns!